Whether you have type 1 or type 1 diabetes, your blood sugar level is too high. With type 1 diabetes, this is because your body's immune system is destroying cells that produce insulin, but type 2 diabetes happens when your body isn't producing enough insulin. Around 90% of all adults with diabetes have type 2, and it's important to know that this type of diabetes is preventable and pretty much reversible through diet and lifestyle habits. Express.co.uk reveals the 5 worst foods for high blood sugar symptoms associated with diabetes, according to the Cleveland Clinic. The amount of sugar in the blood is controlled by a hormone called insulin, which is produced by the pancreas, a gland behind the stomach. When you eat, the food is digested and enters your bloodstream. Insulin moves glucose, sugar, from the blood to the cells, and it is broken down to produce energy. If you have diabetes, your body cannot break down glucose into energy because there is either not enough insulin to move the glucose, or the insulin produced does not work properly. When your blood sugar is too high, you will develop symptoms of diabetes. The NHS lists the following symptoms as common for type 2 diabetes: peeing more than usual, particularly at night, feeling thirsty all the time, feeling very tired, losing weight without trying, touching around your penis or vagina, or repeatedly getting thrush cuts or wounds taking longer to heal, blurred vision. While these symptoms might not seem extremely dangerous, it's important to treat and attempt to reverse them. Diabetes can lead to complications such as stroke, kidney failure, heart attack and heart failure, meaning it could be fatal if you don't try your best to manage the symptoms and reduce your blood sugar level. The NHS site states that there is nothing you cannot eat if you have type 2 diabetes, but you will have to limit certain foods such as sugar, fat and salt. The Cleveland Clinic has revealed the top 10 worst offenders for uncontrolled blood sugar levels. Sweetened drinks: we're all supposed to drink 8 glasses of water a day to stay hydrated, but this doesn't include fizzy, sugary drinks. The Cleveland Clinic site reads, sweetened drinks include regular fizzy drinks, fruit punches and iced teas. These are loaded with sugar and calories, and they usually have little or no nutritional value. Instead, try infusing plain water with different berries and fruits so you can enjoy the natural sweetness. Designer or specialty coffee: if you're heading to the local coffee shop on a daily basis, it might be a good idea to stop that habit. Designer or special coffees such as frappuccinos or cappuccinos are a nightmare for diabetes. The site explains that once a day special treat can add up to lots of extra sugar, calories and saturated fat. Instead, go for straight Java, either black, with artificial sweetener or a small splash of skim milk. Whole milk has too much fat in it, meaning the drink can easily lead to weight gain. The Cleveland Clinic advises diabetics to switch to 2%, 1% or skimmed milk. The experts warned, keep in mind that 1 cup of skim milk has 12 grams of carbohydrates. If you don't like milk or are lactose intolerant, you can drink almond milk, rice milk or soy milk instead, but remember to get the low-sugar varieties. Sausages: fatty sausages, hot dogs and bratwursts are not the best food to eat if you're diabetic. The clinic's experts said, these grilled little favorites are still high in saturated fat and sodium. Yes, that even includes turkey dogs. Try to avoid them or eat them only occasionally. Sweetened cereals: cereals can be packed with fiber and really good for diabetes, but you should avoid sweetened cereals at all costs. The clinic site reads, "These are high in carbohydrates because of the added sugar. Go for the plain cereals and add a little fruit or artificial sweetener." Packaged lunch meats. If you eat a ham sandwich daily, that needs to change. Packaged lunch meats are high in saturated fat and sodium. The team advised, check your deli for low-sodium meats or use sliced meat that you've roasted at home to make your sandwiches. Also remember that sandwich toppings can be very unhealthy too, think high-fat mayonnaise. Instead, add flavor to your sandwiches with mustard, veggies or a little bit of hummus. Pancake syrup. Who doesn't love pancakes covered in syrup? Unfortunately, this should be a once-in-a-while treat for diabetics. Pancake syrup is very high in carbohydrates, whereas light or low-calorie syrup usually contains at least half the carbs of regular. You should opt for a small portion of a healthier syrup. The clinic stresses, take a look at the food label and use sparingly. Sherbet. Big fan of sherbet or other sweet treats? It's time to cut them loose. The site reads, many people believe sherbet is a good alternative to ice cream, but a half cup of sherbet has almost double the carbohydrates of a half cup of ice cream. Fast food. Baked potatoes. The baked potato is a healthy food, but not when you start adding things. The site explains, you take a relatively healthy item, the plain baked potato, and add cheddar cheese, butter, sour cream, ranch dressing or bacon, and it just turned into a high-sodium, fat-laden disaster. The same goes for nachos and other cheese-covered appetizers when eating out. Anything fried. It's no secret that fried foods are not good for anyone. The Cleveland Clinic explains, the fat is absorbed into the food and leads to high cholesterol and weight gain, which can increase your risk of developing type 2 diabetes or worsen control if you already have diabetes. This goes for everything from French fries to fried chicken to that panko-crusted tilapia at your favorite restaurant. Try baking or broiling your food, or even consider checking out the new air fryers that use hot air instead of oil. They are a healthier option than deep fat fryers.